Hey everyone, Al here from BC Extreme Outdoorsman. Today I'm going to do a little unboxing. I got another new rifle scope. It's the Nightforce NX8 4 to 32 by 50 first focal plane, zero stop with the Mil XT reticle. I'm switching all my scopes out from MOA to Mil, so I purchased this one and it's going to go on my MOA 338 Lapua, and in the background here I got my Cadex 338 Lapua, and it's got the exact same scope on it. So without further ado, let me open this up and let's see what's inside the box. Okay everybody, let's open this thing up and see what we got. It's breaking the seal with a dull knife. There we go. Didn't look too graceful, did it? Open it up and let's see what we got. This is the first time this box has ever been opened. And as you can see, there's the scope. I believe this is going to be my throw lever. It says do not discard. And here's the scope. The scope does come with Tenebrix lens covers. It comes with a capped windage cover. One thing I noticed with Nightforce that kind of makes me sad is they do no longer come with the little red cover on top. Then you got your power control here, all the way up to 32. Also inside the box you have a Nightforce lens cleaning cloth, a little tool for adjusting the scope. And then we have the book. You know what I'm not seeing in here? Nightforce. Is any stickers? No stickers. They say they comes with stickers. I don't have any stickers. I will be contacting them about that. So that is the scope there. You got your parallax adjustment on the side here. Okay, this scope is in black. You can also now get them in dark earth. Magnification range is 4 to 32. It's a first focal plane scope. Overall length is 13.4 inches. The weight is 28.6 ounces. The click value is 0.25 MOA or 0.1 MRAD. This is in MRAD. I'm changing all my scopes to MRAD. It's been taking a while because that's so many MOA ones. Internal adjustment range, elevation is 90 MOA or 26 MRADs. Windage is 70 MOA or 20 MRADs. Parallax adjusts, this is your parallax adjusts all the way down to 11 yards, which is very, very good. If you want to put this on a rimfire, it would be great on a rimfire. Eye relief is 3.5 inches or 88 millimeters. Field of view at 100 yards or meters is on 4 power, 261 feet or 8.7 meters, and 32 power is 4.6 feet or 1.5 meters. Exit pupil on 4 power is 7.3 millimeters. 32 power, it's 1.6 millimeters. It has illumination. Just press the button there. It does have zero stop, and it's not on right now. And the power throw lever, which is standard. Okay, if you want to adjust your zero stop, I suggest you go in and loosen the clutch before you zero your rifle. I did this with one of my other ones. When you try to loosen these, from the factory they're kind of tight, and it's probably going to click when you turn these and you'll lose your zero. So once you get to here, you can turn your clutch all the way down. So that's the 0 stop. I always back it off a little bit, and then I'll tighten it with the correct don't have to do it too tight. If you do it too tight, it's going to click on you and you're going to lose your 0. And then install that with a 0. Okay, I don't have it exactly on the 0, but if I want to go down, I have almost 1 mil down. That gives me the option that if my 0 changes a little bit for some reason, that I can just take the turret off without readjusting the 0 stop clutch itself. So say I'm on 0, and say I tried different load or something, or a different factory ammo, which I don't shoot, I only shoot hand loads, but say it's 4/10 lower, I'll just go there, then I'll just undo this turret. Then I'll just move it over, press it down. There's a lot of suction in this thing. And then there you go. And then you still have 4/10 to go down. And then there's your 0. On your windage, you don't have to worry about that. You just undo that one, only the one, then you adjust it where you want. To turn on the illumination, I haven't even looked through the scope yet. Just give it one press, and it illuminates just the cross in here. I don't know if you can, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but I will try. Now the reason I use Nightforce scopes is because they're so durable. One year I was hunting moose, and it was early in the morning, still dark. We always head in the dark, and had about a 3-mile ride, and probably a mile into the ride, I always reach back and check my scabbard, and my rifle was gone. But I have it attached with bungee cords, and it actually just fell, and it was dragging on the tire for God knows how long. And I actually shot a moose that morning with it, 500 yards, I believe. I'll show you the video now. So the rifle kept it 0. So this is the power throw lever. I always use these. So basically you just remove this little plug and install it. So probably a good idea to throw some Loctite on this, and then I'll put the little plug back in and seal it back up in case I want to use it again. This is my second one. I got one on each 338 Lapua now, and I do have one on my Voodoo V22 as well. The clicks are very nice. There's no locking turret on this, but you got the 0 stop stavia, so just before, if you're hunting, just before you shoot, you're going to be dialing anyways unless it's quick. And if it's quick, well, hopefully it hasn't moved on you, and it has never moved on me before. I'm just saying. My windage has, but with the cap windage, that won't be happening anymore. So I got a 30mm tube. It comes in 4 different reticles. Got your MOA RF1, your MIL-XT, which this is, and MIL-C F1 and then the Horus Tremor 3. I will show you a picture of all these reticles right here. I used to hunt in MOA, but now that since I started competing in 2016, I slowly started changing everything over to mill just because that's what everybody seems to use, and I'm getting used to it, and I really like mills, so I'm going to slowly switch my scopes all over to mill. I got one more left to switch over, so I'll be doing that probably in the future if I find another deal on these scopes. I think these scopes sell in Canada for about $2,860 Canadian. I will double check on that. Okay, another feature on these Nightforce scopes is the Diopter Adjustment. So what you're going to want to do, you can go outside and look at a blue sky or a white wall or white clouds or something. Turn your parallax to infinity. That's the infinity mark. Crank your power up to 32. Open up your scope caps, loosen the Diopter Adjustment, and turn the eyepiece until the reticle is nice and clear and sharp, looking up into the sky at a light colored backdrop such as a white wall or overcast sky to eliminate background clutter. That will distract your eye. Determine if the reticle is clear and in focus. At the instant you look through the eyepiece and see the reticle like a snap picture. So pick it up and look through it quick, and then move it away, look through it quick again, and make sure that it's in focus. If you sit there and just stare at it, your eye's going to automatically focus it even if it is blurry. So you're going to do that a few times until you get the reticle in focus as you want, and then you just tighten this, and then you turn that, hold it and turn clockwise, and that locks it into place. You can always just turn your lens cap if it's on an angle or whatever. So basically that's the new Nightforce NX8 4-32 power by 50 first focal plane with the Mill XT reticle. Okay, with this scope being illuminated, it's obviously going to have a battery in it. So to take it off, you just turn this all the way, but you just unscrew that knob. It says to do it counterclockwise until this comes off, and then inside is a 2032 Energizer battery, and they recommend that you replace it with the same one. You can have illumination of the reticle in either green or red. Okay, you can see the illumination of the reticle. It's just hard to do. I'm going to press and hold. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but that's green. And to shut it off, I just press and hold, and then it shuts off. If I want to go back to red, I turn it back on. Press and hold. There we go. We're back on red. And then to shut it off, just press and hold for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, stop. There we go. And now it's off. Okay, another thing with the illumination, you can adjust the brightness of it. Basically, you just turn it on, and you just press it until you get your desired brightness. And when you get to the low end or high end of the brightness, it will flicker, telling you you're at the max, and then it'll go back the other way. Right there, I'm at the max now. And then just press and hold it for about 3 seconds, and that shuts it off. Okay, and for those of you that don't know how to remove parallax or checking for parallax, I'll just read what Nightforce says here, right here. While checking for and removing parallax, while keeping the rifle stable and looking through the rifle scope at a specific point of aim on your target, a nod of the head up and down will quickly determine if parallax is present. When parallax exists, the reticle will appear to move even though the rifle scope is stationary, as the head is nodding up and down. To remove parallax, adjust the parallax adjustment mechanism until the reticle remains stationary in relation to the target regardless of head movement. So basically you're just going to look through it, turn it till it gets nice and clear, and then just move your head a little bit, and if you don't see the crosshairs move, your parallax is set and you're okay to send it. So there you have it. There is the Nightforce NX8 4-32 by 50 first focal plane and the Mill XT reticle. if you're thinking on purchasing one and you're just on the cusp about you want to spend the money or not, just do it. I have a few of these scopes and I've never ever sent one back, and I've been using them for probably 8 years. Every other scope manufacturer that I've ever used, I've had to send a scope back at one time or another, and I've never had to send a Nightforce back, so that should tell you something. And they've always tracked true. Doing a tall target test, never had a problem with them, and I have this on all my hunting rifles. The sheep rifle takes a beating. It has a Nightforce on it, and it's never lost its zero. It just shoots. So if you're looking at buying a Nightforce, just do it. Buy once, cry once. You'll probably cry again because you'll end up buying another one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button so you don't miss any future content. And thanks, everyone, and take